Supreme Court also released a decision on a case involving the EPA, which will have major implications for the agency's efforts to fight climate change going forward. CBS News legal contributor Jessica Levinson is here with us to explain this ruling. So, Jessica, take us through exactly what the judges decided.
Well, they decided that the EPA lacked the power to make such a big, or to use a legal term, a major, and that really is the legal term in this case, a major decision. That the EPA did not have the power to say to these power plants, you're going to cap emissions. The EPA does not, in plain language, have the power to try and significantly curtail greenhouse gas emissions, which is something that we needed in order to achieve President Biden's goals of combating climate change. Now, why did they say that? What the court here said is the EPA is a federal agency. It gets its authority from Congress. And Congress in 1970, when it passed the Clean Air Act, it did not specifically delegate this authority. Now, we can all say, well, you couldn't envision the problems that we would face today, and that's true. But what the court is really looking at here is trying to pull back on federal agencies being able to use broad authority and saying, Congress, the ball is in your court. You want these federal agencies to make massive changes, you better specifically give them the authority to do so, because that's your duty under the Constitution.
So what implications then will this case have for the federal government's ability to fight climate change?
I think very big ones, in part because not just of the legal reasoning here, but political reality. So as I just said, the court is saying, look, the ball is in your court, Congress. You want these federal agencies who are made up of people who are not elected to act. Then you, as elected officials, you in your role as the legislative branch, tell them that they can do so. So what does that mean? We're waiting for Congress, and we've been waiting for Congress for a very long time. We talked about in the last hour, waiting for Congress when it came to abortion rights. Now, we've seen this is where it goes from the legal questions to the political reality. We've seen that Democrats, even though there's a Democrat in the White House, Democrats control the House and the Senate, they really cannot act without either picking up 10 Republican votes in the Senate, which they're not going to do when it comes to climate change, or getting rid of the filibuster, which it seems that they're not going to do for other reasons. All of which is to say, it's hard to escape the conclusion that this significantly hobbles America in terms of trying to meet its climate change goals.
Jessica, as we've talked about before, this decision came down along ideological lines. It seems to be happening quite a bit lately. Is there a pattern emerging here?
Absolutely. I mean, I think that there's a reason that we fight so hard to determine who's going to be on the Supreme Court. And today, obviously, is a historic day because it's Justice Breyer's last day. Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson will actually officially become a justice in just a matter of about 50 minutes now. And so, yes, every person on the court brings a new perspective, a new ideology. And this is a very, very conservative court. And it's a court that is not just the members of the conservative wing are particularly conservative in their worldview. It's that they have 6 members on the court. And the court's going to look like this for a long time. You and I are going to be having a discussion about 6-3 opinions. The court just decided to take a case dealing with this doctrine of the independent state legislature. Huge, huge implications for elections and who has the power over elections and whether or not state courts can review decisions by state lawmakers. I have a feeling that the court only takes a case like that, to answer your question, because there's at least 4 votes, again, to take the case. And those 4 votes know that there might be at least 5 votes to fundamentally change the way we review election law decisions in this country.
Wow.
So wait, did you know what today is in addition to Ketanji Brown Jackson?
Because I have been reviewing and doing research. And as I understand it, Jessica is starting a new chapter in her life.
Which is?
I don't know. It has to do with the full moon and the juxtaposition of the stars. Today, because it's the zodiac, her zodiac. I was looking up her zodiac.
It's the end of the fiscal year.
No,
there's that, but
it's her
birthday. Happy birthday, Jessica.
Happy birthday.
I got that note from our chief legal correspondent, Jan Crawford, who loves you, by the way, as we all do. And the fact that you're highlighting what is going to be happening in the next term for the court means you're obviously going to be on our air a significant amount of time, in addition to all the other things that you do, your podcast. She was on The Talk this week.
Yes.
But today is also your birthday, and we wanted to wish you a happy one.
Well, this was my party, so thank you for allowing me.
No,
You know?
please.
No, but that's perfect for a professor of, a law professor. This
Hanging out
would
with
be
this crew,
It actually
I don't know.
was.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Thank you.
I did, look up, if you were born on this day, what you can expect for the rest of the year, and it's all really good.
Good stuff.
Really, really good.
Jessica, thank you, my friend. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Have a good day.